Hello, good people. Hello. Bit of rice cooking, I think, beautiful people. Fish with the rice with the fish. However you look at it. Just thought I'd say hello to you wonderful people. What's going on out there? Happy Wednesday. I guess it's Wednesday in most parts of the world. It would have to be by now. It's almost Thursday in Australia. We're ahead of most places. Thank you for the like. Good evening. Good Wednesday evening from New South Wales, Australia. Who have we got in the house? What's going down? Hello, Venom. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. Just gonna cook up a bit of rice and a few bits of fish. I thought, well, at the beginning of that, I'll say hello to you beautiful people for 10, 15 minutes or something. 20 minutes, whatever. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday. They've got Hump Day here because I guess it's in the middle of the week. So, happy Hump Day, beautiful people. Bloody bench up there. I already did that. There's no water in it. What am I doing? It's got water, people. It's got water in there. I'm ahead of myself. Hello to viewers. Probably not a real long stream. I might get on again later or tomorrow or whatever. I've been fairly consistent lately. So yeah, happy Wednesday anyway, people. Hit the like. Please subscribe if you could. We're getting close to 800 subs, so how about we get another 4 to 5 subscribers tonight? Would be excellent. Happy Hump Day, beautiful people. Wednesday, Hump Day, not hump in the middle, you know. Oh yeah, Victoria. Welcome. I only went to Victoria once. When was it? March. Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Oh yeah, going to the Soul Jam. Cool, man. Congratulations. I haven't been to a jam for a long time. Shadow milk cookie. Hit the like, people. If you haven't subscribed, it'd be good if you could subscribe. Get me to 800, 802, 803, 804. That'd be all right by tomorrow. The next day, we're at about 796 subscribers at the moment, so it'd be great to get another 7 or 8 in the next day or two. What you want to be, because you can lose some overnight and that, yeah. Just scrolling, wait. Oh yeah, thank you Venom for finding me. Feel free to subscribe if you wish. You don't have to, but I'm not on here non-stop every day, so if you do subscribe, you're not going to be bothered by me too much, you know what I mean, like the notifications and that. But yeah, so feel free to subscribe. I usually live about once a day or something, like 5 times a week, whatever, and throw a video up every now and again. Oh yeah, thank you, Shadow. Yeah. Take the soul. Yeah, David Goggins takes people's souls when he's competing, like more so for his own. Yeah, just his own thing, just to have someone there that he thinks is competing with him, whether they are or not all the time. But, just to get him in that mindset of running and cycling and doing all the stuff he's got to do every day to feel how he accomplished or whatever. Yeah. So he takes their souls in his own mind, but in a way, but yeah. So you hit the subscribe, beautiful people. Say hello to everyone on here, our viewers. Oh, I don't know how long exactly. The channel technically has been about 12 years, but like you just get in the system on there somehow. But no, first videos last year, mate. I don't know, between a year and 8 months or something. I don't know, something I can't remember exactly, but I think sometime last year, about April or May or something. About a year that things have been like over the 50 subscribers and posting up and that sort of thing. Well, you don't have to be entertaining, do you? Maybe not being interesting is interesting. You know what I mean? There's people like to watch anything. It's all different, So I think the consistency is the most in the long run. Whether it takes a year or 20 years to succeed, I think it's a consistency. Some people just like to see the same people, doing whatever. You could be having a milkshake every day or something, and people like milkshakes and they'll watch it, but doesn't matter necessarily. Yeah. Hey, Robert how are we, man? How are we? Welcome. Well, I think you've already subscribed, haven't you? But anyone that hasn't subscribed, feel like subscribing, or make yourself feel like... Anyway, either way, subscribe if you wish to. Beautiful people. Thank you for the 3 likes, people. Thank you very much. Throw this baggie out in a few minutes, so it's pretty here. Get out the other main garbage outside. Or whatever. Hour or something. Yeah. Oh, 15 in the house. Hello, beautiful people. Hit like. Please subscribe if you are capable of it. Get me past the 800 subscribers tonight, if possible, or by the morning or whatever. Very hot. Let's see, I guess it would be. Boiling water. Yeah, thanks, Robolox. Thanks for support, man. Yeah, please listen to Robolox. Subscribe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 50. Yeah, 50. You need 50 more or you need to get to 50? Or I need it 50 for me. Hit that likes, beautiful boys and girls. 3 likes in the house. We've got 6 watching. Couple more likes if possible. Well, excuse me. Oh, yeah, to stream. I think you can stream off a computer without 50, but I've got to set my computers up. I've got to work out self passwords and that. But I think you can stream from a laptop or something, or maybe the old style PCs without 50. I believe it's just if you need the 50 for the phones and maybe the tablets. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's all good. I would, yeah, just try and get your 50 then, I guess. Just post up a couple of little videos off your phone or something. I don't even edit the bloody things. Just then ask your friends or someone to subscribe, and yeah, it can take a while getting to about the first 10 or 20 subscribers, but then hopefully if you get some of them to get someone else to subscribe, hopefully you get to the 50 by doing it through other people, getting I don't know, being persistent and annoying them to get their friends to subscribe to you until you get to 50. Yeah. Then once you do a couple of live streams, you should get a few more gradually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, 50, yeah, 50 on the phone. I believe you can stream, I don't know, you used to be able to stream on other gadgets without 50, I believe, but phones and that, yeah, need 50. Yeah, it's not 50 plus, just 50, I think. Just as long as you got the 50, it's fine. But I'm sure you used to be able to do it without it, depending on what you're using. I had to get the 50 because I was using a phone, but yeah, hi Roblox. Hit that like, wonderful people. It's okay at the minute. Eventually I'm going to put details up for people to do that, but you just keep me in mind, brother, if you keep watching in a couple of months or something. Yeah, that's what happens, I guess. If just a lot of people, they stay small for a while and then they get impatient, then they stop. But I think, or even some of the bigger ones, they get big and then they think, oh, it's stall and then stop and things go down. But if you just just stay consistent, yeah. Venom, yeah. Now it doesn't happen quick, does it? Because it's got to get, however the algorithm works. You got to be a bit consistent to get it all moving around for the audience. Okay, sell brain. Okay, have you got something to sell on there, or something that's that's of an interest, isn't it? I'm assuming to people, but yeah. Well, I don't know if you can directly sell on YouTube. I don't know, but you can probably promote it in a roundabout way. But yeah, that might what's the word I'm looking for? It might get people interested. I'm trying to think of some other word, spark interest or whatever, but yeah. might spark interest, having something that can be sold. Okay, if they're going crazy about it, well then yeah, all good stuff. Oh yeah, 32. Good on you, brother. I'm in my 40s, but yeah, 32, cool. Hit those likes, wonderful people. I might jump off in about 8 or 10 minutes, so in the meantime, hit the like. Say hello to everyone on here, Robolox, Venom. Not going to read the complete name, but anyway, you'll see who's on there. Scroll, say hi to them. They're all lovely people making some comments. I don't know. They're a responsibility, aren't they? But yeah, no, girls are cool, but yeah, they're responsible. Not that they're a responsibility. They're not like a cat or something, but you know what I mean? Like, depending on the situation. But you know, girl, friend, I like other friends who are girls, but yeah, no, girls are pretty cool. 8 in the house, hit the like, let's go, beautiful people. And please subscribe if you wish to. You don't have to if you don't want notifications and all that. But as I said, I'm not on here all day long, so you're not going to get notifications non-stop, just maybe a few times a week. Yeah. Hey, Noah YT, thank you for joining. Hit that like. Feel free to subscribe if you wish. If you haven't already, you may have, though. I think I've seen you before. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. Respect, man. I just saw the 5th like come up. Cheers. Thank you. $11 in the house, beautiful people. Probably switch off in 8 to 10 minutes. Hit the like. Feel free to subscribe if you wish. And say hello to the beautiful people commenting. What do? I'm on here. I do a little bit of cab driving. Probably nowhere near as much as I should because, although I only want to do weekends and I've been pretty much doing the amount of hours close to I can do at once on a Saturday night, so I'm sort of getting there. But again, I used to do 80, 90 hours a week, sometimes crazy when we started in the early 2000s. But no, these days I just do mainly Saturday nights, some Friday nights in the cab. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's the things I'd want to eat, whether they be healthy, like some of the Asian foods up, it still might be a bit rich. But it's like a basic steak and rice to throw in the things at home. I could eat steak probably all the time. Not that that's necessarily good to have all the time. Oh, it can be good, whether some people do carnivore and that. But yeah, be a steak or something. I mean, like pastas are good. Some of the Filipino food's good with the fatty meats and that. But you don't want to be eating that all the time, do you? Health reasons, in a way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a bit of steak or something every day, or a couple of tins of tuna. I went a long time when I was eating tuna all the time, like, tins of it. I suppose it's a cheap form of protein. I don't know if it's that good because it's all out of tins. But I used to have about 4 or 5 tins of tuna a day for a long time. Just got in the habit of it. Okay, Melbourne's better than Adelaide, or I don't know. When I was in Melbourne, it seemed to be a lot of weird people around there. But no offence to Melbourne, it's just a few of us who were on a conference thing, and a few of us got ourselves almost into issues with people. It could have become physical if we hadn't have probably just ignored it or whatever. But I've only been to Adelaide once. I've only been to Melbourne once. I don't know if I was right in Adelaide. I might have driven through it. I don't know. I went from one side of somewhere there to another side to go to something, and then I was in Melbourne and caught the train to do something, stayed near it. So I didn't really have a real great look around either place because it was just sort of 3 or 4 days. But yeah. Yeah, there were some weirdos around when I was there. I don't know. One guy had a go at me. I was actually live streaming. Oh, where is it? That big area that's famous, that big railway station there. Flinders Street, I think down from Flinders Street. And I was live streaming. I think he was fighting with someone else or carrying on. I was mainly showing the trams, and a couple of the taxis were still Ford Falcon taxis and that, which you don't see here much these days, hardly at all. And then no, a couple were bright yellow, I think. I'm showing the people on the stream that or whatever, and then this nutter started, smash you in the head. Or I didn't worry, I just kept walking. I kept the film, like the camera at me, so I could see if he was following me. I think he just forgot about what he was raving on about. But yeah, he was arguing with someone else and he wanted to fight me. And then some other people who were at the conference thing I was with at Melbourne, they were in a motel across from me, a bit of a cheaper motel, and he reckons blokes were banging on his door and trying to hassle him for cigarettes and money, but he just sort of walked through them in the end, and they sort of got the impression to leave him alone. But yeah, it was just a lot of weirdos, yeah. But I suppose they're in every city. I'm not blaming Melbourne, but it was just funny, yeah. Funny in a bad sort of way, I suppose, but nothing happened, so. New South Wales, originally from Sydney. Now I'm about 4 hours north of Sydney. Yeah, no, it's not certain areas. It just seemed, it just coincidence maybe that it all happened to us. We all happened to be in Melbourne in different places, like, not different places, but, doing different things for our social stuff. I mean, and we had issues, with different, it was just weird. And then I think about 100 people there do something. I don't know the whole 100 people, but there's about 100 people doing a certain thing there, I know. And I think out of the 100 or so, about 10 of them have been like, had knives pulled on them or had people home invade them, and they're just normal people as far as I know. They're in a sporting type event thing, and but it's funny that you go to something and 10% of the people in that city in the circle have been harassed or had blades pulled on them, and that is sort of probably coincidence, but it just sort of spun me out. Okay. Yeah, Australia's privileged compared to other places, but I think it's getting very much where you're not allowed to do anything here. I mean, other places you can't do anything either, but they sort of turn a blind eye to things like, like if you have a car in Australia, I mean, you've got to do the right thing on the road. I'm not saying you can't be dangerous and that, but all these rules where you get blamed for what the passenger does and people lose their licenses because someone slips out of their seatbelt and stuff like that, I think it's getting a bit overboard, some of the rules and regulations in Australia, but then those rules should be left for the bad people, not someone that just makes a little mistake, but Oh yeah, you got to look out for people. Yeah, you got to look out for people. That's a problem. It doesn't happen as much as it used to. It does a little bit, but a lot of people now they want to dob on each other. I'm not saying don't dob on someone if they attack your neighbour with an axe or something. But I mean, like, it's come to the point where people won't go and just sort things out man to man or woman to woman like a lot of Australians now. They become this dobber mentality, and and people. I don't know. I look on the local pages here about, and someone cuts in front of someone in traffic, and they want to put their number plate on there, and always stuff. It's probably just an accident. I mean, just go and talk to the bloody person. Why does everyone want to dob people in? And you're encouraged to dob your neighbour in for this, and they cameras filming everything you do in your car, and I think that's gone a bit overboard. But yeah. Yeah, don't be racist on here. It doesn't matter what colour people. I know everyone's different, or there might be different issues with different nationalities, but we don't. We don't blame anyone for the colour of their skin about stuff that's not on. That's the thing. It's dying out everywhere, Jack Brown. But I think in the West, it's. I mean, I can't speak for every single country, but I think the Western world we become a little bit selfish, and it's people aren't looking out for each other as much. They're dobbing. They're trying to get people into trouble and get one up on everyone, and all this sort of rubbish. Mullet fish, beautiful people. I'll see them one at a time. Very beautiful babies. Yeah, we need to be together as people, and it doesn't matter where we're from or what we've done, or even some people that have done terrible things. I mean, if you can't let someone do something bad to you. I mean, if you've got to do what you've got to do to survive yourself, do it. But I mean, if they change 15 or 20 years down the track, you can't hold their past against them. We've got to look out for people that have had issues, whether they've been criminals or whatever. Stop hating everybody. We've got to all stop hating people just for the hell of it. I hate what people do, and I mean, gee, if someone's going to do something to you, you got to survive. I mean, but if they're lucky enough to change, don't bloody begrudge people 20 years down the track. Don't dob your fellow man in for everything. Don't try and steal your friends' jobs. Just have a bit of integrity, people. A bit of integrity. Yeah. Everyone, yeah. There's enough money out there, there's enough food out there. I think there's more resources out there than people make out sometimes. And if we just, share to a degree, or at least help those out around us, or, as you said, people can work together. Yeah, it's multicultural, it's multi-attitude, it's multi a lot of, and everyone, most people are all right. It's just, just got to, accept how people are, or if they're not assholes, it's use the language. live in bloody harmony and whatever. Yeah, community, world community in one country. Like, while we're in the country, treat each other equally. Hey, Courtney, how are we? Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, beautiful people. I'll probably be off here in about 5 minutes. I said that about 8 or 10 minutes ago or something, but or let's say 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be out of here shortly. But yeah, thank you for joining, beautiful people. Yeah, community is what it's about, Like, you can't accept everyone necessarily at every point of their lives because they might bring you down, but then you've got to give them a chance to get better, and then you've got to not hold grudges and not steal from you. You didn't steal from anyone. You've got to survive, not steal from your friends or poor people. Just be have some morality in life. We've got to get back to do what we can to survive, but don't bloody will take everyone else down with you. Oh, thank you, Jack. Yeah, thank you for the appreciation. Thank you for that. Excuse me, walking now. The camera's going to clean up as I go along. It's soaking this saucepan here. So, yeah. Good night, Jack. Yeah, I'm going to probably switch off in a few minutes. I will as I start to eat a bit properly. I'll switch off. But yeah, thank you. Keep watching and thank you for support. Like, we'll not keep watching now, but when you're ready, thank you. And have a good rest if you're going to bed or whatever. Yeah, that's right. You've got to be careful sometimes. I mean, sometimes judging a book by its cover can save you. You know what I mean? You follow your instincts, but you don't go and say to that person, I walked across the street because of the way you looked. But I mean, sometimes you just got to follow your instincts. But yeah, you can't be judgmental. You got to give them a benefit of the doubt sometimes. You know what I mean? You got to use your instincts. Which I don't think that's bad if you don't use it against a person. But yeah, we can't just tar everyone with the same brush and get to know people and get to even know why they may be, why they are, or why they might be a bit angry, or why they might look a certain way, or why they might have a preference if they're who they fall in love with, whatever, everyone's got different views and different points, and we just, doesn't matter, does it? What's what makes the world go around, people? Makes the world go around. Yeah, bullying's not good. Bullying's not good, yeah. It's not good. It's affecting a lot of kids, isn't it? Which they've got to be brought up stronger too. It's no excuse, but we've got to get them out there doing some physical things and that to keep the mind strong, so that you don't worry about bullying. I mean you don't worry about it yourself. I don't mean accept it for others, but we've got to make ourselves strong enough that forget about the bullies, unless they're breaking bones or something. They've obviously got issues too, but it doesn't help the poor kids that go and suffer depression because of bullying and all that sort of stuff, does it? Yeah, that's right. Everyone has different personal preferences. Everyone does things differently, and then people bully them because they like something different, or they're reading a different book or whatever. It's not really fair. Anyway, wonderful people, I'm about to eat, and it looks like the numbers have dropped down for a moment, so I may switch off. As I say, be kind, be respectful. This is to everyone in general, not me. If you don't want to be kind to some, be respectful anyway, because respect goes a long way. Thank you very much. Take care, people. Thank you to any new viewers, new subscribers, and the usual thanks to the old ones. Cheerio. Yeah, that's right. Silly, stupid stuff they get bullied for. It's not right. But anyway, take care, man. Thank you for watching again, Venom, and thank you for the support of everyone else. If anyone else is watching at the moment, it looks like there's just one in here. Cheerio, out of here.